Namaste and welcome to the tutorial on cyclic codes. Let's first discuss the definition of cyclic code, which is also known as a non-systematic cyclic code. These are the subclass of linear block codes which are not systematic. It is n, k linear block code, which is called as a cyclic or a non-systematic cyclic code if it is satisfy the following property. That is, if n tuple vector v is a code vector of C, then the n tuple v1 which is obtained by shifting vector v cyclically one place to the right is also a code vector of C. That means if you perform a cyclic shift on a given cyclic code, then the resultant vector will be again a cyclic code. So whether you perform a right shift or a left shift, whatever the vector you get after the performing shift, that vector is also considered as a valid code vector of C itself. So let's see the example. Let's consider here is a vector we consider which is a non-systematic cyclic code, that is 1101. If we perform a one place right shift, then it will result into 1110. So this is 111110. This code is we also consider as an valid non-systematic cyclic code. If we again perform a right shift on this code, the resultant vector will be 0 1 1 1. So in this way, if you go on performing, at one stage you will retrieve the original cyclic code from where you have started. So basically here we consider all these vectors which are resultant from by performing the right shift are cyclic code. Whereas all zeros and all ones are the code word of any cyclic code. Here the any cyclic code means it can be a systematic or a non-systematic. So that shift results in the same code word, and that's why they belong to any cyclic code, as the result is the same after performing the shifts. So the representation of the non-systematic cyclic code is in the form of polynomial is given as shown over here. So basically we write the values of these vectors in the polynomial form of x with the rising power of x. So your first bit is the coefficient of 1, where v1 represents the coefficient of x with the power 1. v2 is the coefficient of the x square. Likewise, you go, this polynomial is extended up to n minus 1 as the length of the code vector is n bit. So the generation of the non-systematic code vector is done by considering a generator polynomial of the degree n minus k and is a factor of x raised to n plus 1. Then generator polynomial generate n minus k non-systematic cyclic code in which the code polynomial v of x for a data vector d is generated by simply multiplying the data polynomial with the generator polynomial. Here, while performing the multiplication, you will consider the modulo 2 operation for getting the resultant code polynomial. So let's see with the example. If you are having the generator polynomial of 7, 4 cyclic code, which is given as 1 plus x cube, then we have to find the code vector or code word for a data message or the message bits 1001. So here we are having d is equal to 1 0 0 1, where 1 is equal to is nothing but here d0. This 0 is representing d1, the next 0 represents d2, and 1 represents d3. So the message polynomial is written by considering these bits in the polynomial as a coefficient in the polynomial form. So as these two bits are 0, they represent the coefficient of x and x square, and therefore in the resultant polynomial we will have only 1 and the x cube. So the resultant data message polynomial is 1 plus x cube. Now the code polynomial is given by using this formula that we have just discussed. So by multiplying the message polynomial, that is 1 plus x cube, with the generator polynomial, that is 1 plus x cube, we will get our resultant code polynomial. Here, as we are supposed to perform a modulo 2 addition, then the similar terms will get cancel out, and therefore the resultant code polynomial will be 1 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 6. So writing this with their respective coefficient, we are to get our code vector, we will observe that as the terms x square, x cube and xy are not present, and therefore we are representing their coefficients as in 0. And after writing this coefficient in the vector form, you will find that our code word is 110 0101, each representing the coefficient of their respective terms. So this is how we can generate a code word from the given generator polynomial for any code word. Here 7, 4 represents the value of n, k, where 7 is the length of a code word, and therefore you will observe there are 7 bit presents in the code vector. And similarly 4 represents the number of bits present in a message vector, and therefore here d is of 4 bit. So similarly here we have considered only one example of the message word. Similarly, as message bits are the 4 of the length of 4, so there will be the 16 combinations of the data messages. So you can find out all the possible code vectors for this 16 combination by using this generator polynomial. So this is how you can self-try this example by considering the same step that we have discussed just now. Thank you.